who brings the idea to the table, when does growth get involved from a distribution standpoint, because that's actually probably the way that people should be doing it. But I feel like for a lot of people it would seem alien that there's so many people involved from a content standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Canva is this 5,000 employee now, so it's a bit bigger. There's obviously more people. We've tried a lot of different structure. We try to be super flexible. And I think what I love about Canva is we still very fast. Like we ship very fast, which has been really good. The principle of the structure is pretty clear. It's like content is king or queen, right? Every initiative that we do in growth involve content. A landing page, an ad, a video, it's all content, right? And so starting from that principle, instead of, okay, growth of the strategy, we send it to content and they execute and they have zero context, we start the strategy together. And then the role of growth in there is to understand the levers that we're pulling. So, if it's paid, what is the equation and the metrics, right? If it's like SEO and organic, what are the metrics? And to build hypothesis around if we were to do this is what we're going to get, and then prioritize based on. So
Yeah.
that's the role of growth, is to what bets are we placing that will get us to pipeline number, revenue, whatever you're targeting. The PMM role, it's at the top, which is like telling us what's the audience, how do we sell the product, are we shipping something that is interesting, what are the milestones, etc., etc. Work with growth. And then with content, then it's all about what does that look like? How do we translate those experiments that we want to run in growth into content? And if we want to do, let's say, a full integrated campaign based on a report co-branded with the Harvard Business Review, for example, which we've done this year, then there's a full distribution plan around that.
Yeah.
Right? Like we have a full plan around it. And then all of the different channel owners will come in and assemble around that. Because for me, content is 50% creation, 50% distribution.
Yeah, 100%.
If you don't have the distribution, it doesn't work. So that's the role. And by starting with that triangle, we ensure that the brief is created together, and therefore the execution is going to be a lot more seamless.